Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Ed von Tobel Middle School final concert of the 1996-97 school year. Before we begin, I'd like to do some thank yous and some acknowledgement. The first one would be the administration at Von Tobel Middle School, our principal, Mr. Ron Montoya, our assistant principals, Dr. Kelly Sturdy and Mrs. Becky Katz, our deans, Mr. Day, Trent Day, and Ms. Taylor Sandman, who will be coming on board in about a week and a half. Also tonight, I would like to thank the staff and administration of the community college, and especially of the Horn Auditorium here for this lovely place to play. And I would like to ask your help at the end of the concert in that part of our rental of the hall tonight is a cleaning deposit, and if we can leave it clean, we get some of our money back. So if you can help and pretend like we're going to leave it cleaner than we found it, that would be great. I'd like to thank the parents who helped today. I had two parents that helped. Mr. Barbeau helped, and Mrs. Lynn helped with the transportation of equipment over and back. I'd also like to thank all of the parents for their support this year. I need to announce also that tomorrow in band we will not be playing. Instruments do not need to come to school tomorrow. I told the students those are using school instruments. They can be taken in now to the repair shop for the end of the year repair check. The symphonic band needs to take the uniforms to the cleaners to get those cleaned because school will be ending next week. Students who are going to be taking band next year at Von Tobel may check out the instruments over track break, and they don't need to be repaired until they come back in September. Also, we have a party tonight. I told Savannah, I said, it's Savannah's birthday today. Savannah's right over here. She's the one in the flute. How's the fence? I already sang happy birthday to her, so I won't go through that again. But I told her I invited all these people here for a party for her, in her honor. So she's expecting a present from each and every one of you when we get done tonight. Let's see. I think that's about it, and I think we're just about ready to begin. The program will run as listed. There will be a little bit of time in between each group as we're not, fortunately, in the gym. We have up here on stage, and I'll be asking each group to come up. They put away their instruments, go back down, so it'll be just a couple of minutes in between. But what a wonderful place to play tonight here in this auditorium where we can keep it nice and quiet, and it's dark out there and it's bright up here on stage. And I certainly do appreciate all the help that you've given me in allowing me to be a small part of your child's musical education this year. I hope that you will be as pleased and as proud of the concert tonight as I am of the students that we have on stage. as we wait. I'm sure it's going to be worth it. I would like to present to you the outstanding 1996-1997 Von Tobel Middle School Symphonic Band. Before we play our final number, I have a few awards to present here, and this will give us a chance to rest our lips and for me to catch my breath after that time. So if you'll just indulge me for a little bit. First award I want to give is to the most outstanding sixth grader. Not very often, and probably it's a good thing, not very often do I have somebody that comes along in sixth grade that has the talent to be able to play in this band. But I did this year. Unfortunately, the family moved, but drove all the way from the middle of nowhere in Utah tonight to make the concert, and he is here. I would like Tommy Dastrup to come forward, the outstanding sixth grade. The outstanding seventh grader this year comes from a section that I don't usually honor, and I had to think twice about it, but the talent that he has displayed all year long and the leadership ability in not only his section but the musicality that he has brought forth exemplifies what it really should be a true outstanding seventh grader, and I'd like Thomas Eagle to come forward, please. The outstanding eighth grade award goes to the other half of the outstanding sixth grade award. Lucy is one who has been in symphonic band for all 3 years, and fortunately was able again to come back tonight from nowhere in Utah, middle of nowhere, little teeny town. And I told them they're going to miss me next year, but that's okay. So they're back, and I'd like Lucy Dastrup to come forward as an outstanding eighth grade student. I give a band service award every year, and this year I would like to present it to two people. These are people who have contributed an awful lot to the group, or to me, or both. The two that I would like to honor this year, both eighth graders that have contributed an awful lot to the group, one from the higher end of the group and one from the lower end of the group. I would like to present this year's band service award to Ryan Wiggins and Juan Colmenares, if they'll come forward, please. This is my time to have fun. I'm sorry if you have to sit there. This goes to, and I'm giving outstanding awards to each of the instruments, and I'm just grabbing these out of here as they came out because I didn't have time to put them in order, but that's all right. You don't know the order anyway, so we'll just go from there. The best baritone saxophone this year goes to Tommy Smith, if you'll come up, please. Best contrabass player, and probably, this is not because he's the only contrabass player. He really is an outstanding player, Mr. Rex Thomas, if he can come forward, please. This one goes to the best baritone horn, and not because he's the only baritone horn in varsity band, but he truly is outstanding. This one goes to Raymond Beers. And Raymond, would you come forward? I've told these every year. I've told them further and further out. This goes to the best French horn player. I have 3 to choose from. This one goes to Dwayne Thomas. All 3 of them go to Dwayne gets the award. Best clarinet, this one goes to Yvette Zamudio. Yvette, would you come up here, please? Best bass clarinet, Alice Tejada. Best alto saxophone, Vicki Huntsman. Best trumpet, Ryan Wiggins.